Basketball fans, welcome back. So in this video, I'll be talking about Ahli Tripoli versus MBB. So I didn't get the chance to react to this game, but I watched it. I was too overwhelmed by the Thunder versus APR game, where my Thunder team lost to APR brutally. And also, I was watching. I caught on to the games today. The Thunder versus Ahli Tripoli, and right now as we speak, the game that is going on is APR versus MBB. But in this one, I'm going to be talking about that game. This game that happened yesterday. So MBB versus Ahli Tripoli. So Ahli Tripoli got their first win in the BAL Nile Conference. It's a 10-point spread. Final score was 87-77. So let's just talk about this. So this game, the headliner was John Jackie's Boise. So John Jackie's Boise, he got 28 points in this one. And the MBB team, shooting wise, they were the ones who were the most efficient and they led in those statistics. But when it came down to closing out the games and finishing, that's where Ahli Tripoli came in and they won this ball game. So I was very entertained when I was watching this game because I was keen to see what has MBB done differently and what have they done to show that they are here for a reason and they have what it takes to be in BAL. Because let's just remember this: MBB were given this spot. They did not earn it. They were only given just because South Africa will be hosting the playoffs. So they did not earn their spot to be here. That's why I don't look at them similar to the other teams that qualified. In this case, in point, I'm talking about the Thunder and Creole Star. So MBB, despite having a poor losing record in Road to BAL, managed to be able to get the wild card to be here over teams like City Oilers, over a team like Irunani. Irunani finished third, but they didn't get the wild card, but MBB got given that wild card. So it is what it is. So the Ahli Tripoli were able to do some serious damage on MBB, which made me feel very excited. With even shooting 33% from the field, 41% on 2-point field goals, and 26% from downtown, Ahli still were able to go ahead and win this game. And the other statistics were the ones that helped them go into play, especially with the ability of Ahli Tripoli to draw fouls and go to the line, because this one was the most times I've seen Ahli Tripoli or even any other team go to the line. 33 times to be exact. 26 made free throws, 78%. So this was insane. And you could see 33 free throws awarded for Ahli Tripoli. That was crazy. But Ahli Tripoli were able to grab 50 boards. They were able to out-rebound MBB, 19 assists, and 13 steals. So main headliner, like I mentioned, John Jackie's Boise. I was monitoring this guy's performance because this guy was exemplary at played for Urunani. He had a stint for Reg, but now he's playing for the Ahli Tripoli. So 28 points from John Jackie's Boise. Jalen Adams was great with the 16 points. Then Nassim Badrush, he was followed closely with 14 points. So it was all cylinders going in for Ahli Tripoli. Then Mohamed Sadi, another guy that I've been monitoring for this Ahli Tripoli side, he balled out in the AfroBasket, leading Libya to qualify for the AfroBasket. So he's been great. He had game high 13 boards. Dion Thompson had 8. John Jackie's Boise was third in rebounds with 7. So John Jackie's Boise was everywhere. Then Jalen Adams and Nassim Badrush had 5 assists each, and Mohamed Sadi had 3. But moving on to MBB, Jovan Mooring, he was the guy that was causing a lot of trouble down low, and he finished with game high 26 points from MBB. Then Leonard Jr., 20 points. Robinson Opong, 15 points. So Robinson Opong, he was very instrumental in leading Uganda to qualify for the AfroBasket. And the way that MBB were able to grab this guy in the free agency market was interesting, because I knew for a fact that Robinson Opong's productivity will continue, will carry on. And his 15 points was the difference. Even despite the loss, I know that the MBB still have a shot because Robinson Opong is there. So, yeah, it is what it is. So, Mohamed Kamara, he had 7 rebounds. So, this MBB team, we had 3 players averaging 7 rebounds each. So, we had Mohamed Kamara 7 boards, Nathan Sibanioni 7 rebounds, and Leonard Jr. with 7. So, Leonard Jr., he had 20 points and 7. Then Jovan Morning not only didn't lead in points, only led in assists with 3 assists. So this game was a good game. I enjoyed every single minute of it. And I enjoyed watching especially Ahli Tripoli's offense. Jalen Adams has been great. He was not able to knock down the three ball very well in that game, but in the game today against the NRBC Thunder, he was able to go 5 of 10 from downtown. So he fixed that. He fixed his 3 point shooting woes. Then John Jackie's Boise, 30 minutes of play, 28 points, 8 of 17 shooting, something productivity that the Ahli Tripoli needed at that time. So Ahli Tripoli were great. MBB were also great despite the loss, but I really question their status in being here. But all in all, the team, you have to play against the team that is already there. So it is what it is. So I looked at this first game. I didn't get a chance to react to it like I said, but I enjoyed the back and forth action because MBB, they were not backing down, and Ahli Tripoli started off with a bang with a 20-point first quarter. I was excited to see Ahli Tripoli go into the groove because I knew for a fact that their ability to be able to dictate the tempo of the game is unquestionable. Considering the fact that the previous Libyan team made it all the way to the BAL finals last year, the Al-Ali LY team, the Al-Ali Benghazi team, you could see that the same philosophy is there and somewhat similar plays are going in there because North African teams play in a certain way that is different from sub-Saharan African teams. So, I mean, Al-Ali Tripoli, their offense is unquestionable. So, Al-Ali Tripoli, they had a quarter high 25 points in the second, and from then on, they just continued piling on the points. And the thing that made this game leave and made this game very difficult for MBB to beat was fouling because they foul a lot, and the Al Tripoli went to the line so many times. And this game, the fans were cheering, and it was the first game in BAL, and it had a fun total people attendance, especially the fans of 3,557. So man, I like this game and I enjoyed every single minute of it. And I watched this game in high anticipation of the Thunder versus APR game, that clash. And I made sure to watch this whole game. And I watched this game like about 2 times because I really wanted to understand what MBB is all about, what Al Tripoli is all about, so I can be able to like gauge what the Thunder can be able to do when they encounter these teams. So I really like these performances, and they're just great. There's no weak spot from Al Tripoli right now. They sit pretty with a 2-0 record. They've this game they beat MBB, and they have a very good point differential right now because in this game they beat them by 87 points. They beat MBB by 87, and in this game they played today against the NRBC Thunder. They had 115 points, setting a BAL record for a single point scored in a game. So they are on top in point differential, and right now as we speak, they're leading the Nile Conference. And safe to say, in the first go around of games, the Nile Conference goes through them, and I don't think there's a team that can be able to pose a threat like that, unless the second round, proves like there's a few improvements and change and proves otherwise. So it is what it is. So do drop me your comments down in the comment section down below. What you think about this matchups? Because I mean, I've had a lot of things to say about the Nairobi City Thunder. I've been watching them at close range, and I've been able to see some things that I really, really did not like. But when I go back and look at the film for these other teams, the other competitors that the Thunder they are going to match up against, this it's very informative for me. So, and also comment below in the comments, which team are you supporting? What country are you rooting for in this Nile conference? Because for me personally, I'm rooting for the Thunder to be able to do some significant damage, but unfortunately they are down 0-2, and it's a sad situation. But hey, it is what it is. So like, share, subscribe to the channel. I'm gonna see you guys in the next one. Peace out.